What up, though? What up, though? And back with another video. Since we on the No Limit side of things, I wanted to discuss my all-time favorite movie by No Limit, by the way, No Limit Records. That movie is none other than I Got the Hookup. I believe the movie was released back in 96, I believe. 96, 97, late 90s. Starring Master P, AJ Johnson. Rest in peace, AJ Johnson, aka both Black and Blue. With an all-star cast, it features a lot of the soldiers. Silk the Shocker, C Murder, Kane and Abel, Snoop Dogg, Mystical, Mia X, of course, my favorite female rapper of all time. Who else you got in there? Master P, right hand man, Big Boss. We got Ice Cube in there. We got Roz Cass, whatever his name is. He in there. We got Debo. If I didn't say Snoop Dogg in there. We got Pops, man. He rest in peace. He in there. It's a lot of familiar faces you'll see in the movie. And he got a couple people from the I'm Bout It film. AJ Johnson's grandmother, if you know, you know. She's most definitely one of the greats in black culture. She's the silly grandmother, you know. She was in Good Times. She was in a lot of films. She was the grandma in Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, you know. Got an all-star cast, man. So the movie, if you haven't seen it, it's about two dudes. They running a like a hole-in-the-wall swap meet, flea market, Salvation Army type shit. It's in the middle of the hood. It's like in a parking lot. It's gated. You know, it look like a chop shop, but you going in there to buy some of everything. You can get insurance and some of everything. So yeah, they in the hood, they doing their thing. It's jumping too, you know, it's jumping. But they struggling to make ends meet, of course. They find a flunky. You know, he in the hood, he lost. You know, he trying to deliver a package. But he end up, I don't know, he made a wrong turn. He in the middle of the hood, he's scared, he nervous. Nerdy white, middle-aged white guy. He like, man, he just trying to get these phones off, you know? So, P seen the opportunity, like, yo, I'm gonna take a chance with this. Black, I'm gonna say Black, because that's his name in the movie. Black, see an opportunity, and he took advantage of it. So he finessed my mans. Lied and said, yeah, that's me, I'm Mr. Goldstein. My mans fell for it. Like, all right, cool, you know? Gave him that package. P signed off on it, and my mans got the fuck on. He was ready to dip. So he did what he did. He felt he did his job. He got on from around there. B had a good feeling about it. And of course, it was. He opened that package, it was a bunch of phones. So they was like, yeah, we about to start our own cellular phone company. Blue wasn't with it. Rest in peace, AJ Johnson, that's Blue. He wasn't with it at first, but of course, business got the boom and the hood was banging. Everybody in the hood had a phone. Through Black and Blue. But of course, you know how it go. Something always come with that. They got in the way of some, you know, some gangsters, you know, words was exchanged, some shit happened, you know, some shit end up getting took, and you know how that go. But yeah, the movie ended up with them on the run from some gangsters, but of course, they got caught, janky shit happened, they fought their way up out of there, and the movie, you know, it was a happy ending. He like, you know, we just gonna go legit. So they end up going legit. He had his girl, she worked at a phone place, and she was able to, like, you know, finesse, do her little 1-2 in deleting files and stuff, finessing the system so they wouldn't get caught with whatever they was doing. He had his girl in there, and it's funny because his girl, you know, she was ride or die, but she wasn't faithful. If you remember the movie, she, like, when Pete was paging, when P was paging her. He went to when she paged P, he got back with her and he went to the payphone to call her. She was in the bed with Cain and Abel. That's that's funny, dog. So yeah, you got the gangsters that they got into it with was Debo, C Murder, Mr. Siobhan, and Servon and Mystical. That was the gangsters they got into it with. And the boss was Fiend. Fiend, that was the boss, like the boss of the gangsters. He was the big dog. So they end up, trying to negotiate. They end up grabbing some straps from Cube. He was the gun runner in the movie. Just in case shit get thick or whatever. And of course it got thick. And what else, man? Pops. When shit got thick, that's who they ran to get away. Cause Pops had like a TV shop where the hood took all their TVs and stuff like that to get fixed. But of course he wasn't on that. That was just the front. In the back was where he was really doing his thing. Like if you remember the movie, in the back is where it all was at. All the magic happens. He had a bunch of women, a full bar. He was doing his 1-2 with the females. He wasn't thinking about fixing no TVs. Cause as you see, the TVs were stacked up to the ceiling. One, the TV getting worked on. And old girl, it was funny because the one that Blue liked it, the sisters, she was pushing that TV through the whole movie, dog. That's funny, man. And then the movie ended with her shooting Blue in the ass because she just wanted her TV fixed. And I'm just like, dog, for the love of God, please fix this woman TV. Please. But yeah, dog, I love that movie to death, man. Like y'all already know, man, for watching my videos. I'm No Limit, this, that, and the third. So when the movie came out, my parents, of course, didn't approve of me watching that. And I remember they had it. Both my mother and my father. I was in a separate household. I was with my mom during the week, father on the weekends. But they both had the movie. So my mother's movie was in the back. So it was like, there's no way I could sneak back there and watch it. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. So my pops and my stepmom had the movie. This one Bootlegs was in. You was able to get whatever for $5. Dawn would show love, 3 for $10 or something like that back then. So bootleg, and this was tapes, by the way. DVDs wasn't, but tapes was still in VHS. So I remember my pops and my stepmom brought the movie, the bootleg, the DVD, the bootleg, man. So I'm over there. This the weekend. We kids, like I said, it's me, my brother, and my sister. So we downstairs playing. I went upstairs to do something. I hear the movie because they kept the door cracked open so they could hear us to make sure we wasn't getting into shit or getting hurt. So I hear the movie playing, so I sneak up there. They left the door cracked, like I said, cracked open, like I said. So I'm standing there like low key watching the movie. I watched a good portion of it, but I didn't want to get in trouble, and I didn't want my brother and sister come up there like, "What you on?" And they get hip, and they be like, "Yo, what you doing? You ain't supposed to be watching this." Cause my dad, he knew I loved No Limit, but he was on my ass like, "Yo, this ain't something I don't approve of you. I ain't with this. You don't need to be watching this." My mom, of course, my mom was, but yeah. And then I don't know how I got the actual movie. I think my mom had it, and I think like she was done with it. She really didn't like it, and then the quality of the movie wasn't all of that. So I think she kind of like passed it on to me and was like, "You can have it. Like I can't even really watch this. I can't see the movie that good." So I think that's all I got it. So I ended up taking it or whatever, and that's how I watched the movie. Cause my mom was a movie buff. That's where I get it from. Like my mom was just in the movies. That's where I get it from. So I did it like that. But yeah, man, one of my favorite scenes is when my mans was on the bike. You know, he had disabilities or whatever, and he was the one on the bike. I got a dial phone. Like, I love that part. I love the part when, like I said, it goes back to Pete paging his girl back on the payphone, and Blue just get to going off in the background, like, tell her I'm gonna be there with some click claps around my neck and some blue blockers. Tell her I'm gonna be there asshole naked with a gold necklace and a class ring. I just love that movie. Then you had his cousin, man. What was his name? I forgot his name, but they call him Fat Ass. Like, the one that was hustling the phones for him, man. Like, he was funny to me. His parents was off the hook, dog. They was heavy worshipers of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And, you know, they was on him. They ain't played that. And, yeah, that movie is just like the greatest movie. It's funny, it's hood, it's real. You can learn a thing or two in the movie. And I just love it, man. I appreciate Master P, everybody that had their hands in on the movie. His right-hand man, Big Boz, everybody, dog. I just appreciate it. My favorite female rapper, Mia X, when she just got tired of dog and got the busting the gun at his feet. Yeah, I just love everything about that movie, man. Yeah, I just wanted to rap on that. Like, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of gonna chill on the No Limit videos because I know I've been doing them a lot, and I don't want to just keep on talking about No Limit with you guys. So, you know, I'm gonna chill on that, and you know, just discuss various other things, and I'm gonna probably just take a break from No Limit, and I'm gonna come back to blogging about No Limit later on. But yeah, I just had to make sure I made a video about my all-time favorite movie. Like, that's my favorite movie. Like, I love that movie. I could just let it play and just, you know, whatever, just tap in here and there, and then, like, when it's over, I could just rewind it. Like, I could just do it like that. Like, I just really love that movie. Like, it was a movie I was obsessed with watching because I'm a kid. I was not supposed to be watching that, but I still end up doing it, and I was very happy when I was finally able to watch the movie, and I just love it, and I appreciate it, man. Shout out, you know, Master P, my favorite rapper, No Limit Records, my favorite record label, True, my favorite group, Mia X, my favorite rapper. And like I said, you got everybody in there. Snoop Dogg, Cube, The Soldiers, Pops, rest in peace. Debo, rest in peace. AJ Johnson, rest in peace. Grandma, rest in peace. Everybody was in that movie, man. And I just love it, man. So, yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. I got the hook up, the first one. Part 2 was all right. But, you know, it did what it did. It was for the culture. He like, let's bring it back and let me bring everybody that was in, you know. And it did what it did. I got that, too. And the first one, I got the VHS and I got the DVD. And I also have the soundtrack. I got the soundtrack because it's CD and cassette tape. So I got both CDs. They came either black or green. I got both of them. I got the cassette tape, and I actually got the single to the soundtrack to the movie. I got the hookup. I actually got the single, the CD, and the tape, man. I'm just really crazy about that movie. So No Limit forever, man. Shout out to Master P and the whole No Limit camp, everybody, man. Free C. You know, Mystical, I don't really know if what they're saying is true, but, you know, Mystical, he was a part of our upbringing, you know. Yeah, man, just No Limit, dog. I love No Limit, man. But, you know, I'm going to chill on the video because I know you're probably getting tired of me. But if not, I can keep it going. I can talk No Limit all day. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's Ant Dog. It's the biggest dog of them all, and the dog is out.